6 o'clock. I'd like to call the Board of Commissioners meeting to order. If you'd please stand and join us for the pledge.
I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. May I have a roll call, please?
Commissioner McConnell?
Here.
Commissioner Heidemann?
Here.
Commissioner Bohm?
Here.
Commissioner Dunn?
Here.
Commissioner Rushing?
Here.
Commissioner Greatop?
Here.
Commissioner Baldwin?
Here. Are there any additions, deletions, or changes to the agenda?
I move the approval of agenda as presented.
Support.
Any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Any citizens wishing to address the board or to be heard this evening? Updates, the Veterans Affairs Annual Report. Anyone to,
I don't see Chris here. We can just pass on
Yep.
that.
great?
Need a motion to accept it? Okay, all right, just thought I'd ask.
Any conceptual initiatives?
None.
Any old business? Item 7, new business, the 2020 Medical Marijuana Operation Oversight Grant Application. Dr. Mercantant is here. Does anyone have any?
I'll start with making a motion to forward it to full board.
Support.
Perfect. Any other questions, comments? Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 8, other human service matters. Item 9, information only, the December Health Department points of interest.
Make a motion to receive and file December Health Department points of interest. Support.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 10, receive and file packets.
Make a motion to receive and file?
Second.
Questions, comments? All those in favor?
Let's talk about
Aye.
something.
Aye.
You've only gone for 2 minutes.
I
May
move
let-
we adjourn.
All done. Thank you.
Might be a new record.
Yes.
You did it in 1 minute.
You.
I'm going to call the St. Clair County Board of Commissioners Judiciary and Public Safety Committee meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Baldwin?
Here.
Commissioner Heidemann?
Here.
Commissioner Bohm?
Here.
Commissioner Dunn?
Here.
Commissioner Rushing?
Here.
Commissioner Greatop?
Here.
Commissioner McConnell?
Here. Thank you. Are there any additions, deletions, changes to the agenda?
I move the approval of the agenda as presented.
Second.
We have motion and support. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Are there any citizens wishing to be heard? Seeing none. Any updates? None. Conceptual initiatives?
None.
We have no old business. Under new business, addendum to the Fort Gratiot Law Enforcement contract for 2020.
Make a motion, we forward that to full board?
Support.
We have motion and support. This was approved by the Fort Gratiot's board 5-0 on their vote, and it's just to add another part-time officer. I think they had 6 hours a day.
They're going to 12 on that? Okay.
Yep. No other questions. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Are there any other judiciary public safety matters? Seeing none. Motion to receive and file.
So moved.
Second.
Motion support. All in favor?
Aye.
Move we adjourn.
2 and 2.
Support.
We have motion support. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Meeting adjourned.
You could have sped that up a little bit. Dragged your feet on that.
Pardon?
Kind of dragged your feet on
Right? I was trying to slow it down a little bit.
Well, Georgia had to do the pledge right there. Georgia had to do the pledge. We want to keep it on this side as much
I
as
see
possible. Want to call the St. Clair County Board of Commissioners Environmental and Public Works Committee meeting to order. Could we take the roll, please?
Commissioner McConnell?
Here.
Commissioner Baldwin?
Here.
Commissioner Bohm?
Here.
Commissioner Dunn?
Here.
Commissioner Rushing?
Here.
Commissioner Greatop?
Here.
Commissioner Heidemann?
Here. Any additions, deletions, changes to the agenda? If
Motion-
not, I
Motion
would,
to approve is presented.
Support.
it's been moved and supported. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Any citizens to be heard regarding environmental or public works matters? Seeing none, any updates from commissioners? Any conceptual initiatives from administration?
None.
Any old business? Nope. Any new business? We have the first thing on the agenda, Matt's here. We have the Leakage Pretreatment Operations Award.
Make a motion, we send that on to the full board.
Support.
Any questions regarding that?
I just have one landfill-related issue, and I talked to Matt here the other day. We're gonna be taking two houses down out there. As you know, the county's accumulated some property. People have left abandoned houses. Now they're kind of blighted, so they're gonna be going away here soon, correct?
Make sure they're the ones that the people have left.
This isn't Detroit.
They do that in
was just
Detroit all
gone
the
for
time,
2
you
weeks
know.
on vacation.
They take the wrong ones down in Detroit. They've done that twice in the last
Yeah.
month. So, yeah,
They're
check,
cleaning up.
check the address, Matt.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Motion carried. The St. Clair County Coastal Birding Trail. And Lori Sarah?
Motion to send it on to the full board. Support.
It's been moved and supported. Any questions regarding the birding trail?
Yeah, let's hear about it.
Yeah, let's hear about it.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of things in my life. I've never heard that one. yet, so.
Add it to the list, huh?
And we want to hear the authentic whistle.
The bird calls?
Bird
The
call?
bird calls.
Oh, don't dare me, I can do that. So, this has been applied for, but if the board so wishes, we can withdraw. And the reason for that is because Macomb County approached us in November and to do a joint project, the St. Clair Macomb Birding Trail, and they were going to be the lead. And then a few weeks after that, they just realized that they have another coastal zone management grant in, and they didn't want to compete against their own project. So they asked if we would be lead, and we said yes. And we talked to Carrie about this. So we are now the lead, we're the grantee. It's been applied for. We won't hear until like next summer. And if we get it, we'll start next October. It will be 15 months, so it will be next fall and then the next whole year. Basically, they were surprised to know we already had a birding trail because, as you know, our Blue Ways of St. Clair, we have 12 spots in our county where Audubon members say they see lots of birds. And basically the nitty-gritty, Commissioner Bohm, you'll like this. In 2011, 9 years ago, birders spent $15 billion on birding, and 45 million people around the nation like birds and follow them. So we're kind of an undiscovered resource here in St. Clair County with the St. Clair River, especially in the winter. We attract more birders in the winter than the summer because of the diving ducks, because it doesn't ice over.
I want to say, is it the Bald Eagle, Cotcherville Township down there, Gray Top? That a bunch of people were going to AJ's down there. They were, I mean,
Yeah.
is that
Well, they're
people?
more so when the ice floes are there because they sit on the ice floes and they ride down.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how many people
Yeah.
come out
Yes.
to the area to do that.
And I know that across from Marysville a few years ago, there's a plant that lets out some warm water. And so they've seen as many as 50 eagles across from Marysville in the wintertime. And so anyway, there's a lot of birders here. So what we want to do, we want to have no more than 30 sites, our 12 plus some down by the southernmost region of this would be the Ford House, the Etzel Ford House, all the way up to Lakeport State Park. So we want to do no more than 30 sites. We have Macomb County, the Detroit Zoo, Audubon Great Lakes, Blue Water Audubon, Macomb Audubon, Grosse Pointe Audubon, SEMCOG, and the Huron-Clinton Metro Park Authority partnering with us. So we're going to also mainly make a brochure that fits in line with the other Audubon brochures around the state. And then we really want to market it not only to Michigan, the Midwest, but all as far as we can around the nation, because birders will drive through many states. If a bird appears, they will just go, they want to see it. They want to get it on their list. So we already have bird lists. We're going to add to that, and we're going to have a lens cleaner with our logo. We're going to create a logo and a brochure. We're basically going to apply for $13,200, and then the match, almost $20,000, is in kind with these partners I listed, and then there's also $5,000 cash, half from Macomb, half from us, from the Planning Commission as a cash match. So if there's any other questions, it's been applied for, but I could pull it if you'd like. Otherwise, I think it fits with our Blue Ways and our trail towns that we've already done.
This is more of a marketing campaign than it is, so this isn't going to be housing or anything, right? As far as,
No.
we're not going to try to draw the birds in. This is birds that are currently here, and we're just letting people know that
We're just drawing, we're going to draw attention and try to market
Right.
the fact
Okay.
of where they are. We are going to, one of the products out of this will be a design for a birding platform. In phase 2, eventually, we would like one platform built in St. Clair County, one built in Macomb. And so part of this money will go toward paying an engineer to design a handicapped accessible platform. So housing or construction projects are a whole nother ball of wax. So that's why we're not doing that at this point. But hopefully that will be phase 2.
Good. We have a few eagles that are in Lynn Township that are nesting out there, and it's amazing to go and see how big their nests are. And I mean, you see them all over, right? I mean,
Yeah.
pictures, but when you go there and you look, and they're big.
There's an eagle nest at Bell River Power Plant, and I know they manage that with the DNR. And there's also 2 nests on Harson's Island, and the eagles switch every other year. They don't usually do the same nest. So I know we have quite a few of them here. But there's a whole lot more different species besides eagles too, like snowy owls, and they're listed here. I used to be a birder, and hopefully I will pick an interest up in it again.
And I would just echo what Greg says, just another marketing, it's something that's has always existed in communities, like your canoe and kayak and, you know, the blue, I mean, that's been there for hundreds of years, but we do a much better job marketing those amenities, okay? As you know, always well know my favorite line, I don't care if I ever go look at one, right? But if there's 10,000 people a year that come to your community to do
Right.
this, same with the lighthouse, same with trails, it's another piece of the overall pie in economic development. So I commend you on those efforts to get those, you know, to get those words out and to bring that people to our community.
Thank you. And Blue Water Convention Visitors Bureau, I've talked to them over the last 3 years every year, and they're willing to promote it and come up with, like, you know, a 3-day trip, stay here at the Marine City Inn and eat here, and then the next day go up here. So we foresee that. So all the way from Wayne County, or that's a house in Wayne or Macomb, must be just Macomb. Anyway, Macomb all the way up to Lakeport. I can see us, you know, getting those trips together, the tours, and promoting it.
And this parlays into my other editorial that I always say is that we've got all this tremendous amount of investment. We've got more stuff going on in this area in the last 10 years than we have in a lifetime, right? Now we have to do these other things to help sustain this investment. You know, I mean, we got a lot of people that are all in, so like I said, kudos to you, more than we can do to bring people here. It's,
Couple things. On my property, no nest, but we got an eagle right at the end of the lane. He's frequent there pretty often. We'll be up in the morning and he'll be on the top of the tree at the end of our lane there. The other thing with the convention center, right now we're on the short list for the school I went to in Zweibrücken. It's not about the trail, but we're on the short list. There's like 5 states, and we're on the short list that Zweibrücken might be coming here, a couple hundred Army brats or military brats.
very cool. Nice job, David.
Good stuff.
And in fact, I just learned that in planning, we go to the planning conference every year. It's always either in Traverse City, Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, or Mackinac Island. Next year, it's going to be at the convention center. So we're excited about that.
Awesome.
Anything else? So I'm asking for a resolution, and I gave a sample. So if that could be done, and then I'll send it on to the state, and I'll keep you posted.
Okay, nice job. Thank you,
Hey,
Lori.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good report, good report. Just out of curiosity, by a show of hands, how many members of the Audubon Society here? Just one?
Just one, Howard.
Okay.
But if you go to Fort Gratiot's website, we have a whole list of all the birds, all the species around the trail.
Oh,
Yeah,
excellent,
we added that 2
excellent.
years ago with the help of Lori. The list on Fort Gratiot for all the species that are in and around the trail and on the kayak loop. Tremendous amount in Fort Gratiot.
Anyway, along the same time, you know, about the convention center, Michigan Association of Counties is scheduled, I think, 2021 for a meeting here. They've signed a contract,
Very nice.
so
Excellent.
things are looking up. Okay,
Take a vote
the,
on that yet?
No.
You got the motion and the second, don't you?
Yes.
on the birding trail. Okay, the motion second, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Good job, good job. Septic Tank Appeals Board reappointment.
I'd move this be sent to the full board.
Support?
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. I'd entertain a motion to receive and file the Smith Creek landfill activities report.
So moved.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carried. Any other environmental or public works matters? Seeing none, no information.
Motion to
I'd
receive and
entertain-
file?
Support.
Been moved to receive and file packets. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Motion to adjourn.
Support.
We are adjourned.
This time I'd like to call the Ways and Means Committee to order. Roll call, please.
Commissioner McConnell,
Here.
Commissioner Baldwin,
Here.
Commissioner Heidemann,
Here.
Commissioner Bohm,
Here.
Commissioner Dunn,
Here.
Commissioner Greatop,
Yes, here.
Commissioner Rushing.
Here. All right, any additions, deletions, or changes? If not, I'd like to have a motion, please.
So moved. Support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passed. This time, we have any citizens wishing to be heard? Any citizens? Seeing none. We'll move to updates. No updates, no conceptual, no old business. We'll move to new business. 7A, Board of Commissioners meeting schedule change, and this is for final action. I need some information.
So we have the MTA dinner is that evening at 6 p.m., and I know a lot of us have attended in the past, a little bit of a scheduling conflict. I would propose, if possible, to move this particular meeting up. I know some commissioners aren't going to be in town, but maybe do like a 4 o'clock. We can have our meeting, we're already dressed up, all that good stuff, then we can head out to...
I'll make that as a motion, 4 o'clock on that date. I'll support it.
Committee meeting, February 6th.
Yeah, right.
Correct.
Okay.
Is there anything else in regards to the schedule change?
I guess we'll see if things pop up, as things happen down the road, but...
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? And that was for final action? Passed.
Carry you.
This time, Health Department Manning Table, proposed revisions.
Make a motion, we send it on to the full board. Support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passed. IT phone system, Cisco end user license agreement.
I'd make a motion that this be sent to the full board.
Support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passed. 7D, Public Defender Office Lease Agreement, and this is for final action.
So moved.
Support.
Any discussion? I do have one. I talked to Carrie earlier. Do we need to adjust the date on that?
I will make that correction.
Okay. There is, what was given to us, it's under the term in line 5 or item 5. The term of the lease shall be a period of 5 years and shall commence on January 1st, 2020 and end on March 31st, 2026. That should read 2025, and she'll make that correction.
Yep.
So with that, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passed. Do we need a,
Probably, if there's one.
okay, we'll take a roll call on that. Thank you.
Commissioner McConnell,
Yes.
Commissioner Baldwin,
Yes.
Commissioner Heidemann,
Yes.
Commissioner Bohm,
Yes.
Commissioner Dunn,
Yes.
Commissioner Greatop,
Yes.
Commissioner Rushing.
Yes. All right, moving on to 7E, Resolution 20-01, 2020 bond authorizing resolution general obligation limited tax refunding bonds.
I move this be sent to the full board.
Support.
Any discussion? If you would, just give me the brief, how much money it's going to save us.
So as many of you might remember, we have refunded the debt on our intervention center prior in 2012, and at that time, we saved about $1.3 million in interest costs. So we do have an opportunity to do another refunding. It would be issued as taxable debt, since we've already done advance refunding once, but with current interest rates, it looks like our savings should be around $700,000 for the life of the loan.
Thank you, and I really appreciate all your work on this. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passed. Okay, moving to 7F, revised fee schedule, environmental health.
Make a motion, we send it on to the full board.
Second?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passed. 7G, Sheriff's Office Manning Table Request, full-time deputy sheriff in this law enforcement.
Make a motion, we send it on to the full board.
Support?
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passed. This time, do we have any other Ways and Means matters? Seeing none, we have information only, 9A and 9B and 9C and 9D. Motion to receive and file.
So moved.
Support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passed. Can I have a motion to receive and file?
So moved.
Support.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion passed. Lordy. I guess we need, that should be adjournment, shouldn't we?
Yep. Move we to adjourn.
We have a
Support.
second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. We are adjourned.
I thought.